Manchester City's latest signing, Savio, has officially arrived in Manchester. The former Girona player arrives at the club for a fee of £21 million. The 20-year-old has been a part of the CFG since 2022 when he signed for French club Troyes, but went on loan to Girona where he lit up La Liga. The versatile attacker has signed a long-term contract, taking him up to 2029 at the club. Many believed he would be loaned out again to gain experience. However, this is not the case. But what exactly are Pep's plans for the Brazilian international?
Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's.
Yes, people, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing very well and enjoying this year's preseason. If you are as excited as me about the arrival of Savio, hit a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're on the road to 10k subs. All of your support really does help, and let's get straight into it. Manchester City may have just found themselves a brand new hidden gem. Savio joins the long list of young South Americans to arrive at the club with lots of potential. However, this is not something City are unfamiliar with the recent successes of Julian Alvarez and Gabriel Jesus, as well as many more, including young players still cutting their teeth, like Claudio Echeverri soon to arrive, and Maximo Perrone, who's impressed so far this preseason. Savio arrives at the club with a different level of potential to the players previously mentioned. Already a Brazilian international, Savio has built a reputation for himself within the game before kicking a ball in the Premier League. Last season at Girona, another CFG club, Savio finished third playing under Michel, a highly regarded manager. This was an unbelievable achievement for Girona, competing with clubs like Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Sevilla, the list goes on. During this season, Savio was one of the most important players for Michel's Girona, racking up 41 appearances, getting 11 goals and 10 assists. Savio absolutely tore up the defenses of La Liga. He also showed major versatility, making 33 appearances on the left wing, 2 appearances in attacking mid, and 2 appearances in left mid. Also for Brazil, has played on the right wing. If you are a Manchester City fan, you will know this is something Pep Guardiola absolutely loves. And is this something we should read into more? Is this something that we should expect Pep Guardiola to make use of in the coming seasons? As we know, every single season, Pep Guardiola likes to do something different tactically. This is to stop his competitors catching him and not allowing a blueprint to develop as to how to stop Manchester City. This year, I think Savio is the key to that change. Many of you will remember the Centurion season, the 18-19 season, when we had 2 fast-paced wingers, Raheem Sterling, Leroy Sané, Aguero through the middle. This absolutely frightened every single defense that came up against, both domestically and in Europe. For me, the signing of Savio this summer, a fast-paced, direct, tricky winger with an eye for goal as well as racking up assists, as well as the signing of Jeremy Doku last summer, is our indication that Pep Guardiola is potentially going to revert back to direct, fast-paced wingers. Now, if you think about this, this could be the key to unlocking an even bigger level of output from Erling Haaland. If you think about it, 2 fast-paced wingers up against a high line, taking on the full-backs, putting balls across for Erling Haaland, you just imagine how many goals he could score on top of what he already has done before. This move for Savio was something he has dreamed of for a long time, and now it's finally in fruition. This was a long-term thought process when he signed for Troyes, then played for Girona, being a part of the CFG. His long-term goal was always to play for Manchester City. Speaking to Premier League Brazil last August, Savio said, "I have the goal of playing for City. I think that when I signed, my goal was always to get to City, and I'm working towards that. If one day I arrive at City, you can be sure that I did things well at Girona, as I am doing. I want to continue working here so that one day I can reach City, which is my reference point." This is exactly the kind of player that Manchester City want, someone aspiring to play for our club and is going to offer us something different. The last 2 seasons we've had to experience a lot of repetition, ball retention, pause of football, sideways, backwards, and of course it has brought lots and lots of success. But if City want to win that 5th Premier League in a row and go for yet another Champions League, we have to offer something different. Savio coming in with all this confidence and self-belief, this is exactly what I believe we need. But the golden question we're all asking ourselves is, what does Pep Guardiola want to do with Savio? As we've already established, he is very different to our current wingers. He is a big ball carrier, lots of speed, lots of strength. Pep has spoke on it. His 1-against-1 is devastating. He can play on both sides, left winger, right winger, can even play in the middle, but we need him more especially on the wing. We have to say thanks to Girona. They did an excellent job. Pep is cooking something here. We can expect something different from Manchester City's attack this coming season. 2 fast-paced wingers, a brand new addition, lots of potential, very exciting times for Manchester City fans. Risk versus reward in football business. For me personally, I believe Savio is going to be a top player for Manchester City. I'm basing that off the fact that he is not going out on loan and is going to come straight into the first team. But as we have experience with plenty of young players who have come in over the years, if City do not believe he is going to be one for the future and he performs half decent in the Premier League over the next season or two, City will look to make profit on this. This is what you call great business. Now, City fans, I hope you enjoyed this little introduction to our new player, Savio. If you enjoyed this style of video, like I said, please do hit a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let me know down below if you want more videos like this. We're new on this channel to making these types of videos, so we're going to try and improve, and give us some ideas down below if there's anything specific you want us to talk about. See you in the next one.